Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize.
Stupid snow. Taking forever to plow.
I am Iron Man, but,
Engine's all busted up. Don't forget to buy milk.
Huh? What? What's happening? Get out of the way, Snow Stan!
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star? Hey, don't.
The, Statue of Liberty look a little...
Oh, anyway.
Saw a monkey fighting.
I don't care what anybody says. I love you, Hawkeye.
I just want to go home already.
Yes, quite lovely.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier?
It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh? Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to sociable media. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call.
I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask, did anyone ever sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
right up, whippersnappers, young and old. If you've made it this high, you automatically qualify. I hope you won't be as disappointing as the last test subject. What do I get out of all this, I hear you ask? What? Can a guy set up an elaborate assault course hundreds of feet above ground without some ulterior motive? Beware the red steps. They have a tendency to disappear. Not bad, I suppose. Come back anytime you want to challenge the course.
How am I supposed to make the greatest production the world has ever seen under these conditions?
They dare to tangle with the master.
And we have power once more. But where is our star? Is he still asleep? Someone wake him up! A stage without its star is like soft serve without a cone. A mess!
Apparently there's...
Our star is probably still sleeping in his trailer. That boy can sleep through anything. Hurry and wake him up!
I am Drax the Destroyer.
Ah, there you are. Get on that stage already.
All right, already. Get off my back, Dad.
And try to look a little more awake.
But that's my secret. I'm always sleepy.
All right. The show's about to begin. I've saved you a seat in the front row. Sit down and behold the magic of musical theater.
Ugh, this is the worst. What's with all the dancing? It's so unrealistic.
A most whimsical charade.
I preferred the movie, and the book, and the dream I had that one time.
Yep. Definitely prefer these shows when they ain't doing the talking.
Bravo! Bravo! Maybe just credible rather than incredible, but for the first night, not too shabby.
Great! Now, can I go back to bed?
You played a major role in this performance yourself. Allow me to thank you with this.
There was some, question?
Yes. The master says I won't make any
I am Thor, son of Odin, first in line to the throne of Asgard.
That's blown it. Doesn't look like I can ride it like that.
The mighty...
Looks like someone's already fried this elevator. Hopefully elevator number 2 won't let me down. Be a doll and open it up for me, would you?
I am Groot.
Well, that's not technically a cube, and it's definitely not the cosmic kind I was after. That was bad intel. Very bad intel. How about you take that thing and...
I see you have found my new dwellings.
I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Quite a collection I've got going.
Hey, bub. Lend me a hand? I'm losing my mind trying to find the John in this place. It's like a maze up here. I don't know what the mook who designed this place was thinking the way it's laid out. And the buttons for controlling the doors are all over the place. Unless we just wired it up wrong. Think we're getting close. I can feel it in my pipes. We made it! Oh, thank goodness. Come to Papa. Wait, are those pumpkin bombs? I suddenly don't need the restroom. Please don't tell the guys about this, okay?
Something for my next...
This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle. All the fan-favorite balloons are stuck on the side of the store that I can't get to. Just thinking about it. Hey! The balloons I want are on the other side of the store, not here.
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Ah! What are you doing? Hey, how'd you get in there? Don't you go popping any of the balloons, you hear? I mean it, not a single one. Ah! What are you doing? Ah! What are you doing? Not seen any of those two-man hats.
Feel my face.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those? This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't... Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble. Is it odd that I'm...
I've been thinking about this game, guys.
See you again soon.
Picasso has done it again. The optical suggestions of the negative space bring the distinctive formal juxtapositions of crowbar, watermelon, Friday.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building.
Oh!
The thrill of the hunt calls to me.
Oh, the way one travels through the dog bowl. The artist has created a powerful metaphor for how one can be transported by flavors and magic dog bowls. Fascinating. I didn't realize this was an interactive piece. Truly fascinating. The latter is a particularly apt piece given our current situation, for it is that didn't sound healthy. Unless it was meant to do that. Art is so diverse these days.
Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious man in comics?
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied person.
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva. We booked this big cosplayer to come and MC our upcoming fundraiser for the Fuzzy Foundation, but he's running really late. And I reckon we're past fashionably late and creeping dangerously close to, oh, nuts. It's gotta be. As you might have noticed, I get antsy just sitting around waiting. Let's say we go look for him. All right, time to hit the trail. I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a-brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no, she's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans! Get her!
You think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer?
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Over already? Well, they didn't seem to like us going this way. Ha! So let's keep doing it.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh? They must have our guy locked up! You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could be on the trail of something totally unrelated to our cosplayer situation. Well, no point worrying about it now.
Don't they call her the unbeatable Squirrel Girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Fing Fang Boom, yo!
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? This is all a misunderstanding. This is just a really, really convincing costume. Do you know the rodent female squirrel girl? Maybe she can get me out of this mess. At the very least, tell Squirrel Girl I may be a little late to our meeting.
not quite right.
Yes, exactly! I'm not the real MODOK. Just a charming professional imposter, also known as a costumed player. I was supposed to MC that fundraiser thing, but I was imprisoned by AIM for defecting.
How are we gonna get you out of there?
You'll need the password to open the cell. Assuming you haven't already clobbered them all, the lackeys around here should know what it is.
All right, guess we have a new mission. See what you can dig up about that password. I'll hang here in case anybody important looking swings by. Those AIM guys should be a bit more willing to talk after we showed their buddies what we're made of. Let's use that to our advantage.
Don't hurt me, please! I've got a cat to take care of! Oh, Princess Snuffle Meow! What have I got myself into this time?
All this danger makes you realize how precious everything is. Don't mind if I do.
The password? I couldn't tell you it even if I wanted to. All I know is the guy who set it up used the name of his cat or his dog or something. Seriously, that is all I know.
I'll show those guys.
So, find anything out? That sounds useful, but not on its own. We need more. Weird name for a cat. Got a feeling that'll be relevant somehow. Okay, from what you've told me, I think I've got it. The password is... Princess Snuffle Meow? Oh, boy. Let's just hope it doesn't need a 3 instead of an E or something.
Bingo! Sweet freedom! Thank you, kind squirrel. And friend.
We did it! Seems like I'm not the only one who can use their awesome conversational skills to win a fight. Now we can finally get this show back on the road. Thanks for your help. Soon as he's had a chance to compose himself, I'll help MODOK here get to the event safely. You mind running on ahead to let Chipmunk, Hunk, and Koi... I left Chipmunk, Hunk, and Koi Boy in charge of getting Central Park ready for our big bonanza. Maybe you could give those guys a hand for me?
Past anymore. Time to get to training.
Your eyes in the water see anything yet? Squirrel Girl sent you? Good timing. We could always do with a little extra manpower, on top of our current Chipmunk.
When SG asked us to clean Central Park up ready for the Fuzzy event, we thought she just...
What she declined to tell us is that a whole bunch of villain types have made this place their official stomping ground. We can't go 5 minutes without some random gang of...
I guess you can't blame them. It is rather pleasant around here. Chilly, but pleasant. Anyway, we better get ready to rumble.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Christmas!
All right, guys, be ready. The Fish Force are telling me our enemies are closing in.
Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Chipmunk Corps to take lookout duty? I mean, it's not like a fish can take a high vantage point.
No time for that. Now, we must fight!
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Oh man, now I've done it.
These punks can still attack us, no?
Time to honor our promise and clean up this park for good.
But with foot sweeps instead of street sweep.
And shoving instead of... shoveling?
This is not our best material.
I just want to go home already.
What are those sticks called that you use to pick up trash?
Trash sticks?
Oh, right. Kicks instead of trash sticks.
All out. How many more are there?
Weren't you the one with eyes in the water?
Yeah, someone kicked dirt in the pond. Only thing they've got a visual on now is a big brown cloud.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious!
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
Find somewhere else to hang out. This is our turf now.
If you guys wanted to show up early, you should have sprung for the early bird tickets.
Oh no. What happened? I forgot to pay the deposit on that popcorn machine.
Oh boy. Dory really haven't
seen any of those surveillance drones for a while. Guess someone took care of them, huh?
You seen that superhero supply store? The lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
What happened? Is this a kind of magic?
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody else.
Snowman earlier?
Woohoo! Score one for the cleanup crew.
What's that? Our new hero squad name? I didn't sign off on any new hero squad.
We can talk about that later. We're seriously behind on our preparations for the fun.
Oh yeah! You're coming to that, right? It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have snacks.
MODOK? That's who you got to MC?
He's the only guy we could get at this short notice. Anyway, it'll be a blast. Hopefully.
Interesting. Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I can't do that fancy art stuff.
Now show those guys.
Turns out the...
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. Two, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Peril. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through. So I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one moneybags in this joint.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe...
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is. Big snack bar for sitting through a 3-hour seminar.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
I actually kind of...
So what do you got for me? Promise. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Melon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid. Oh, and if you run into Forbush, man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Called and... frozen? But yeah. If you have your camera with you, dear, I have an...
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Working with Howard on this video game of his has been problematic. He laughed at my idea for the final boss, but I think he simply lacks the imagination to grasp its true awesomeness. But as an accomplished game designer, this is a problem I know how to fix. Some ideas are better to show than tell, so what we need is a prototype. We'll get you dressed up as my villain and show off your awesome villainy skills. Skillany. A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can start the demo.
The Iron Fist.
Snap! I went to get a
Good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy. Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doom!
What? Huh?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doom lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
And scene. So, what do you think? Pretty hardcore, right? Pretty intimidating, right?
All right, stop saying words. You can put your stupid chicken boss in the game. But if any of the kids at the focus test start crying, it's coming straight out again.
You won't regret this, Howard. If the folks at ChronoCon don't love it, I'll eat my saucepan.
Oh, shoot. ChronoCon's coming up. What are we doing standing around yakking? We gotta get the game finished.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we actually had to make the thing. Thanks for helping us out, pal. If you're going to ChronoCon, make sure to drop by the stand.
Are you here for the anger management session? I heard about what happened with A-Bomb. It seems that ever since the dawn of Kang's reign, more and more heroes are struggling to keep their anger in check. Possibly because you cannot spell anger without the last 3 letters of Kang.
Oh, I can't feel my face.
Or possibly not. At any rate, if people will benefit from my pacifistic outlook on life, then I am happy to share my experiences. But in order to do this, I will need you to fetch something crucial to my anger management training. Cuddle Friend!
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun.
I appreciate this. By assuming the role of Cuddle Friend, you will play a vital role in the anger management of A-Bomb and many others.
chilly up here.
Cuddle Friend has an incredibly calming effect on people. It always worked wonders on...
Someone took care of him, huh?
So you decided to join us, Cuddle Friend. And I feel calmer already. Not that I wasn't calm before. That barista had every right to finish his phone conversation before serving me my coffee. Anyway, with our lovable mascot back with us, I just have a few more preparations to make, and our anger management session will be in session.
You see that super supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
That's mine!
Telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpion.
I have an urgent request from Madam Hydra.
That guy driving this...
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
Saw Monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long. Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building.
If some kind...
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Okay. I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever think you can beat my record.
They dare tangle with the master of the mystic art.
Very intense power means this whole thing is nearly over. Turk.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Nothing beats walking through fresh...
Comrade, I need your help. We thought we were in the clear after being rescued from the base in Siberia, but it seems we were wrong. Not long after our return, the other members of the Winter Guard went crazy, started attacking everyone in sight. This behavior, it is a lot like what happened back at the base. I'm no scientist, but my guess is that this is some kind of delayed reaction to the Presence's mind control radiation, which means the only way to save my comrades is to fight them. Excellent. Then we should hurry and look for my comrades. Fighting the Winter Guard will be how you say, cakewalk in park. I should know. I am one of them. I just hope we can deal with them one at a time. These are the Presence's men. We must be on the right track. Foolish humans. I hope you're prepared to be. You leave me no choice but to crush you. Surprise. You call this a challenge? I have battled the great and powerful Hunk. Enough with these small fry. We must hurry and catch the big fish.
So, you are the ones who would defy the Presence? Prepare to be destroyed!
Sasha, my friend, this is not you. Stop this madness.
Do not test me, furry beast! Face the power of the Dark Force! The might of the Presence is absolute! Don't stand in our way! Mikhail, where am I?
Welcome back, my little Ponchiki. I'll explain everything when I've rescued the others. For now, just rest. Come, comrade. We must rescue the others. Let me guess, you're wondering why I wasn't affected by the radiation. I'm gonna put it down to my extra body mass. Or maybe bears are just immune. But again, I'm no scientist. You leave us no choice but to bear arms. You mess with this bear, you get the... This doesn't put me in a very cuddly mood. I am not your garden variety anthropomorphic bear. I am Ursa Major, King of Bears. They were no trouble.
No one can stop the might of the Presence. I recommend you surrender, little bear.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Dynamo. Please, you must fight it. Wait, did he call me little?
Move aside, or I will simply blast you aside. You are no match for me. presence will have his revenge. I will see to that. Prepare to feel the sting of defeat. What was I just doing?
I'm glad you're back with us, comrade. Wait here. We still have to help Alexei. Now, we just have to save the Red Guardian, and this will all be over. More of these small fry. They must be gluttons for punishment. I'm going berserk! I'll put you into hibernation! You really think you'll stand a chance against the unsurpassed power of Ursa Major? They were barely worth our time.
So, you made it past the others. Well, the Red Guardian won't go down so easily.
Your mind is not your own, Alexei. Don't let the presence manipulate you.
This is your first and final warning, villain. Don't stand in my way! How about I reshape your face? Never underestimate the science of punching!
I'm too young to be removed from the glory of the Empire!
My head! Mikhail? What's going on?
It seems you have returned to us, comrade. Well, we did it, my friend. It brought me no pleasure to fight my comrades. Well, maybe Dynamo. He gets on my nerves sometimes. But I'm certain that once they've recovered from battle, the Winter Guard will be... Even with my strength, I couldn't have done this alone. Большое спасибо, my friend. If you ever need a helping claw fighting Kang, you can depend on me.
I heard it was you that helped Mikhail. Thank...
If you have a minute, I've got a new mission for you. After Kang decided to blow up my helicarrier to show us what a big deal he is, the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents on board were scattered to the wind. Most of the agents have returned safely, but we still have a few rookies who've yet to report in. Your mission is to head up the search party for these rookies. How about it? All right. I've transferred the rookies' IDs to your radar. That should help you narrow down their positions. Given the current situation with Chronopolis, it's highly likely the rookies will have run into trouble. Be prepared for anything.
You guys don't scare me. I have mastered the deadly martial art of The cowering goat. Behold, the intense shockwaves emitted from my cowering are shaking you to your very core. Did you see that? I'm totally onto something with this new fighting style. I'd better go tell Director Fury all about it.
Sirs/madams, if you could just step back and stop making those scary faces at me, I'm sure we can reach a peaceful resolution. Oh man, training did not prepare me for this. Don't hurt me.
Imagine being outside of the authority of President Zol.
Oh, you saved me. Thanks. Now I can report back to Director Fury.
Stay back! I've come too far to get my uniform dirty in some stupid fight. Oh, a hero! Right on time! Thanks. I really only joined S.H.I.E.L.D. Anyway, back to Director Fury.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
You guys can threaten me all you want. I'll never divulge S.H.I.E.L.D. secrets. Never! Thank goodness you're here. I was just about to sing like a bird. Now go get him. Nice going. True. Now back to Director Fury. I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball.
Nice work. That's all the rookies accounted for. Hope they didn't give you too much trouble. They may not be our most capable agents yet, but everybody's... And now that's taken care of, I'm officially out of S.H.I.E.L.D. business. At least until this Chronopolis thing gets resolved. In the meantime, if you need any help out in the field...
Something for my... Huh?
I'm picking up some...
I've been with you since the beginning, absorbing your power so I might use them against you.
Well, you can rely on the Avengers to host a great victory rap party.
Claw must be around somewhere, along with that vibranium.
Eat up, Adaptoid, or you won't grow up big and strong!
Enough backstory. I am Super Adaptoid, a one-man team of Avengers and AIM's ultimate creation. I have calculated the precise location within Chronopolis that meets my combat specification. You can't catch me! I'm the Iron Bread Man! How did you catch me? Not bad. It seems I've some further adapting to do.
Anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky?
Let's see how you fare back on the ground. Don't rest on your laurels. To the sky! How did you catch me?
I'm just surprised that shuttle made it through the portal unscathed.
To the ground. I'm not done yet. Now is the optimal time to strike. Allow me to take away your liberty. You've out-adapted me!